I'm not gonna miss you helping me out with money. The only thing that I'm gonna miss is you.
We weren't equipped, we weren't to deal with it. You know, nobody had ever dealt with that. And, you know, it's the idea of even losing him.
A 2% chance to live.
Hey there, friends fanatics! You might have heard the devastating news that sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. That's right, Matthew Perry, the witty and lovable Chandler Bing we all adored, has left us too soon, leaving a void that's felt across the globe. While on the flip side, Jennifer Aniston, one of Matthew Perry's lifelong pals, might have revealed a glimpse into the battles Matthew was facing during his lifetime. Stick around as we uncover the heart-wrenching tale that's touching the lives of not just two Friends stars, but countless fans worldwide. The star, aged 54 and known for his iconic role as the witty Chandler Bing in the legendary 90s TV show, was discovered deceased in his Los Angeles residence October 28th due to an apparent incident in his hot tub. As per the law enforcement source, the incident was handled as a water rescue, and there was no signs of illegal substances or foul play. Nevertheless, the official cause of death is still pending release by the coroner. Hours before his tragic passing, Perry was reportedly playing an intense 2-hour game of pickleball. He sent an assistant out for a quick errand, and then the assistant rushed back. They found Perry in a distressing state, unresponsive and in need of urgent help, leading to a frantic 911 call. It was no secret that Matthew had long been battling drug addiction before his death. In the midst of all the heartfelt tributes by celebrities and fans worldwide, an emotional video of Jennifer Aniston resurfaced just 2 days after the actor's passing, in which she discusses the heart-wrenching prospect of losing her best friend to his battles with addiction.
We weren't equipped, we weren't to deal with it. You know, nobody had ever dealt with that. And, you know, it's the idea of even losing him.
In a heartfelt 2004 interview with Diane Sawyer, just as Friends wrapped up, Jennifer Aniston got emotional while discussing Matthew Perry's battles with drinking and drugs. Tearfully, she said, "We didn't know. We weren't equipped. We weren't to deal with it. Nobody has ever dealt with that. And, the idea of even losing him." The actress continued, "He's having a rough road, but he's all right." Perry and Jennifer had a very deep and special bond. They'd stayed in each other's lives and remained in close contact even years after the end of the show. In a revealing 2022 ABC News interview, Perry acknowledged Jennifer Aniston's pivotal role in his recovery journey, recalling her words during a break in the shooting. "We know you're drinking." Perry admitted how chilling that moment was. "Yeah, imagine how scary a moment that was. I should have been the toast of the town. But I was in a dark room meeting with nothing but drug dealers and completely alone." He expressed his gratitude to Aniston for her continued support during his toughest times, emphasizing that she was the one who reached out the most. "I'm really grateful to her for that," he said. In a shocking revelation about his battle with substance abuse, the whole 9-yard star dropped a bombshell. He confessed to swallowing a staggering 55 Vicodin pills every single day. The result? His weight nosedived to a staggering 128 pounds. Admitting his difficulties, Perry bared his soul in an interview with People, stating,
I didn't know how to stop.
He vividly described the relentless nature of the disease, explaining how it only intensifies as time goes by. If the police came over to my house and said, "If you drink tonight, we're going to take you to jail," I'd start packing. I couldn't stop because the disease and the addiction is progressive, so it gets worse and worse as you grow older. Perry was under the impression that he was expertly keeping his drug and alcohol use a secret from his colleagues, thinking he had everyone fooled. However, the reality was quite different. His fellow cast members eventually saw through his struggles and joined forces to offer unwavering support during his challenging times. Perry shared that his battle with addiction began around the time he landed the role on Friends at the age of 24, but it didn't spiral into a serious issue until about a decade later.
So I could handle it kind of when we started at 24, but by the time I was 34, I was, really entrenched in a lot of trouble.
He said in 2016, he startlingly admitted that due to his addiction, he had no memory of filming 3 entire seasons of Friends. But there were years that I was sober during this time. Season 9 was the year that I was sober the whole way through. And guess which season I got nominated for Best Actor? I was like, that should tell me something. For a period, Perry believed he could mask his struggles behind his infectious humor and ride the wave of Friends' success. I thought being funny all the time was how I would get through. He said, I thought Friends was going to fix everything. It didn't. Ultimately, Perry found sobriety in 2001, yet he admitted to numerous relapses, estimating 60 or 70 times over the years. In his 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, Perry courageously delved into his battles with addiction, sharing a near-death experience at 49. He detailed a severe gastrointestinal perforation, where his colon burst due to opioid overuse, leading to a coma lasting 2 weeks, followed by a 5-month hospital stay. For 9 months, he had to rely on a colostomy bag. In an interview with People in 2022, Perry recounted the doctor's grim prognosis to his family, stating,
I had a 2% chance to live. I was put on a thing called an ECMO machine, which does all the breathing for your heart and your lungs. And that's called a Hail Mary. Every doctor says it's a Hail Mary, like no one survived.
Continuing on, Perry disclosed that a significant motivation behind writing an open and candid memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, encompassing all the highs and lows, was his desire to offer a lifeline to others, much like how Aniston had been for him. Here's where his fellow castmates, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer had to say after his death. We are all so utterly devastated by the loss of Matthew. We were more than just castmates. We are a family. There is so much to say, but right now we're going to take a moment to grieve and process this unfathomable loss. In time we will say more, as and when we are able. But now our thoughts and our love are with Maddie's family, his friends, and everyone who loved him around the world. In his last Instagram post was a picture of himself relaxing in a jacuzzi with headphones in as he gazed out over what appears to be the LA skyline, with the caption, "Oh, so warm water swirling around makes you feel good. I'm Matt Man." What's absolutely crazy about this are the theories that fans have come up with surrounding this and all this other recent cryptic posts. One of these included his home cinema playing the movie Batman, which he captioned, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm Matt Man." Another picture of a pumpkin for Halloween carved in the shape of a bat was captioned, "Do you know what I mean?" Many fans have gone back to check these last posts, and those who have read his recent memoir have made a connection and are claiming that he might have been sending us the bat signal to tell us that he needed help and that his death must be investigated. Instagram user @TraceRoland commented, "Do you want us to send help? Is this your signal?" Another netizen on Twitter said, apparently Matthew Perry, in his book, had said if he is ever in trouble, he will send a bat signal. And this is how his Instagram looks.
Alcoholism wants you alone, it wants you sick, and then it wants to kill you.
Fans of Perry are speculating that the actor was trying to send a distress signal, that he was maybe slipping back into substance abuse or going through a mental health crisis, but we failed to recognize it. In the meantime, Lisa Kudrow suspects that her friend's co-star might have passed away due to the influence of his medications while he was in his hot tub. In his memoir, Matthew expressed his hopes about how he wished to be remembered after his passing. "When I die, I know people will talk about friends. And I'm glad of that. Happy I've done some solid work as an actor, as well as given people multiple chances to make fun of my struggles on the World Wide Web. But when I die, as far as my so-called accomplishments go, it would be nice if friends were listed far behind the things I did to try help other people. I know it won't happen, but it would be nice." So folks, what do y'all think? Is this all there is to the story? Or does Jennifer's insight and fans' conspiracy theories reveal a more sinister possibility? Let us know in the comments.